there, alligator! Are you here to gnaw on information and attack misconceptions? Then you've come to the right place. So I'm Allie Marie. For today's Saturday Symposium, I have a special guest, my chiropractor, Dr. Kevin.
Hello, alligators.
If you're not an alligator yet, all you have to do is subscribe and then share the video that compelled you to subscribe to Facebook or Twitter using the hashtag alligators. For today, I wanted to talk about chiropractic health and how it correlates with how our spiritual health works in our bodies as well. So Dr. Kevin, how long have you been a chiropractor?
I have been a chiropractor for 5 months now.
So that means that he is fresh out of school and all the knowledge is really fresh in his mind. What drew you into chiropractic?
I'd been going to a chiropractor since I've been in 6th grade.
7th grade for me.
I was going to a chiropractor because I was having issues based from sports injuries because I was in wrestling and soccer, and that's all I thought chiropractic could do at first. But I was also experiencing migraines. When I switched chiropractors and I started getting upper cervical chiropractic care, they were able to correct it and relieve my migraines, and that's when I knew I wanted to help other people the way that I had been helped. I decided that I was going to become a chiropractor.
So for me, I also had not heard of upper cervical chiropractic until I had been receiving chiropractic care for probably 8 years.
Oh wow. Upper cervical chiropractic care is a little less common because it takes a little bit more patient education. And here's why. A lot of people don't think that their neck can actually be affecting the rest of their body. But if you have a misalignment in your neck, it can change your posture and put wear and stress on the entire spine. If you have a misalignment in your neck that causes you to have your head tilted a little bit, you naturally keep your eyes level with the horizon, so it ends up compensating in other areas of the body. So your upper neck issue could actually be causing some of your lower back pain.
As a craniosacral therapist, as most of you know, I work a lot with the spinal health as well, and chiropractic care is really complementary to what I do, or rather what I do is probably complementary to what you guys do.
They work very well together.
Yes. So when I learned about this, and I was taught that it was actually those top 2 vertebrae, right, at C1 and C2,
correct,
that upper cervical work actually works with, that if those are the only 2, like if those are back in alignment with each other, then it causes the rest of the spine to essentially fall into alignment.
Your very first bone is what allows your head to go up and down like this. And then the next bone has a completely different body. It's got this big little knob on it that allows your head to rotate, and it allows for all of this motion. And if you have an issue with one of these bones, this is right where your spine is leaving your skull. So your brain is not able to effectively communicate with the rest of your body. And not only can it cause migraines and low back pain, you can have endless ramifications. A decreased immune system,
sinus issues, gastrointestinal issues, list is endless. So when I think of these bones, I think of the top 2 vertebrae as going to Mass and receiving the Eucharist, or I don't think Dr. Kevin's actually Catholic.
I'm Methodist.
We're all family. We're
That's
all
good.
Christians. But so going to Mass or church, and then the second cervical vertebrae being like prayer, or in our personal lives. So at home, spending that time journaling, really being introspective on how we are living our life in today's world. So when those 2 things are in alignment, I think of the rest of the spine, like family relationships, any type of job situation that we're in, anything else that is in our life just happens to fall into place when we put those top things first.
When you live your life properly, a lot of issues will end up self-resolving. Just like we want to get your spine back into alignment as soon as it goes out of alignment, before issues arise. Just like you should be going to church even when everything's going good in your life.
I think it's interesting how there are the different types of Christians, where it's like sometimes we're really close with God when things are only really good, and when things go bad, it's almost like something that comes between our relationship with God. And then other times we just live life normally and something bad happens and it's like, Jesus, please help me, like I need you. Having that balance of always having God there along the way and walking is simultaneous with the whole spinal health, especially with the spinal cord being that central nervous system communication. It literally causes everything in our bodies to function and feel the way that it does.
This goes along with what my pastor was preaching about just a few weeks ago, actually, when he said, be grateful. He said in the Bible, it doesn't ever tell us to be grateful because things are going well. We need to keep our actions conducive to how we want our life to be. With regular chiropractic care, just like going to church, you keep your spine properly aligned and you stay healthy instead of having to deal with those issues.
Keep your spine properly aligned so you can stay alive. Spine and aligned rhymed. I couldn't. Oh, that did too. I couldn't not.
We have a God-given ability inside every single one of us to heal ourselves. What chiropractic care is really doing is letting your brain properly communicate with the rest of your body so this God-given innate intelligence is able to properly express itself inside your body and allow you to heal the way God intended it to.
When I hear Dr. Kevin talk about this too, what I think about is how when Jesus performed his miracles, he laid his hands on people. It's through the laying on of hands that we are actually healed, and through the innate sense of tuning into the body and helping another body to heal itself is exactly what Christ did while he was here on earth.
Checking her overall posture through her legs. If she's got a spinal misalignment in her neck with those compensations I was talking about, her legs will actually be presenting as a different length because her hips will be shifted. I do what we call a pressure check, and if my pressure check makes the legs go even, it's balancing out all of her posture, and we know that's the issue. Make sure that our adjustment got everything properly aligned. So we're going to do our checks one last time. Yep, everything's aligned.
Well, thank you, Dr. Kevin, for coming on with me today.
And thanks for having me.
Please feel free to comment below your #1 takeaway, and be sure to share this if it helps you in your process of healing your body.
And feel free to like us on Facebook. It's just Sundberg Family Chiropractic.
I'll link it below in the description. But until next time,
See you later, alligator.
Ow!